Guys have to learn from. They're going to go back, watch the tape, and just build on it for next year. But the future is bright. Nobody even thought they would be here one game away for a chance to play in the championship. So these guys are going to keep their heads high, and it's definitely a learning experience for them.
And they ought to, Paul, because this is ahead of schedule for sure, and they've got a couple of all-stars that were on the bench with injuries. But I'm just curious if you could describe for me, when you're young and it finally gets frantic and you know it's Game 7 and you realize now, oh no, we're behind, how hard is it to manage your emotions, and how hard is it to find that poise when you just haven't been in that situation yet?
Well, I've never been in that situation. In my first 3 years, I never made the playoffs. You got a first-year guy leading them, a second-year guy and a third-year guy in the moment. This is all brand new for them, being the leaders of this team in a Game 7. I could just see how they can press. They want it so bad that they rush and make mistakes. That's just all part of the game. When you haven't been there in this type of situation, playing against LeBron one game to go to the championship, you could just see how there's a certain nervousness that comes with it when you haven't been in that moment before. So it's just a learning experience. These guys are going to learn from it, get better. And if they get in this situation again next year, whether it be against LeBron or whoever, they'll be ready.
That's great context, though. You had a legendary career, but these guys, these youngsters were doing something that you didn't do that early. So it's silly to expect them to be as poised and as seasoned as the other guys they were up against. Paul, I appreciate your time so much. Appreciate you, man. We'll talk again soon, okay?
All right, Scott.
That's Paul Pierce in Boston.
SportsCenter on the Road is confidently presented by Rocket Mortgage by Quicken Loans.